In this example, I'm going to make this interesting shape, like this, right? So let's get started. I'm going to make a new document, remove this. I'm going to make a base of 1 foot by 1 foot. 1 foot. Let's try again, 1 foot, 1 foot. I don't need this inside portion, so I'm going to delete it. Then I'm going to go to right view, going to be in a parallel projection, right view, and we're going to make a rectangle 2 inches by 2 inches, 2 inches, comma, 2 inches. Okay, so this came back. Let me delete it again. Next thing we're going to do is I'm going to go back to perspective. I'm going to select these lines all around. And I'm going to put this follow me, and it wants to know the face. So I'm going to click on this face, and it followed us. So that's great. Okay, next thing is I'm going to copy this whole thing as soon as my mouse gets to work properly, and I'm going to make a copy of this and move it up. So I'm going to grab it down here, and I'm going to make sure I go straight up, right? I like to go straight up. Straight up, there it is. And I'm going to hold control. It's going straight up, and it's going to go up 10 inches. Okay, now we just need to connect these two. So we need these brackets on the corners, and I'm going to get the rectangle tool again, and I'm going to go from where it says end point to end point. Oh, something interesting happened there. Let's try it again. End point to end point. Okay, so that was better. And I'm going to take this and push pull 8 inches. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Going to go from end point to end point, and we're going to push pull 8 inches. So you do the other two. After you made all those brackets, I like to remove some of these extra lines. Unnecessary lines, right? I think this one could be removed. That one could be removed. So be careful if something weird happens, just undo it and try it again. This thing is mysterious sometimes how it works to me. So try to remove all those extra things and watch the top and bottom to make sure you don't lose any of your surfaces. So that looks cleaned up now, very nice. Let's see. Okay. So let's make the middle piece. I'm going to make a rectangle 1 foot by 4 inches. We're going to push pull 4 inches. We're going to rotate this and make a copy by 90 degrees. So I'm going to select all of this. Going to get the rotation tool. And I'm going to need to rotate around the middle. So I'll get the midpoint of one. I wake up the midpoint of the other side. And where they meet is I'm going to click. And then I get to draw an arm, hold control, and you get a duplicate, type in 90, and that's the other one. So the next part is I want to see this face right here. So I'm going to select everything again, rotate, but I want the midpoint of this square right here. So activate the midpoint, there it is. Just move around and activate that midpoint. And right there when I made click, get the arm and then hold control, let go, and type in 90. So that's our piece here. the middle piece. I'm going to make this into a component so these two don't merge as I move them around, because if you move them around and they overlap, they're going to merge. So I'm going to go to edit and make component. I'm just going to call it T for temp, right? And now you see, if you move this around, it won't merge with the other object. So I want to grab this and move it by this point right here, the end point, and I'm going to move it right here. So now I know this has to go up 2 inches and to the left 2 inches. So I grab the end point again, 2 up, stay on that vertical line and put 2 inches. See, it went up 2 inches. Click it again and then go on the horizontal line 2 inches. See, it's perfectly now in the middle, right? And we can now break this up and make this all into one component. So with this selected, I'm going to go, I think, it's over here, component one model, and we're going to explode. And now we're going to, oops, I moved it by mistake. So I'm going to now click and select all of it and make it into one component. So make component G, I'm going to call it cube. Okay. Actually, I'm going to undo that, and I'm going to select all of it and color it in before that. So why don't you, pick a color, and you can color it all in. Maybe a different color for this inside one, right? It's up to you. So now let's get out of here, right? This all should be now one component. Let me see. Oh, actually, I have to do that. So I'm going to make it and select it all and make it into a component called block. Okay. So we're going to make a few more of these now. I'm going to get the move tool. I'm going to grab it over here, at the corner. I'm going to move it left, hold control, let go. Now, I don't want this side by side. I want to put 1 foot, comma, 2 inches. See, and then 5x. Oops. 1 apostrophe. Let's try it again. 1 apostrophe, 2 inches, and then 5x. So we have a few of these now, and I'm going to select all of them again, and I'm going to move from this corner. So the move tool right here, endpoint, hold control, let go, and now type in 1 foot, 2 inches again, and then 5x. So we have a bunch of them now. We're going to select all of them again, and we're going to get to move tool. I think I'm going to grab it right here. See, endpoint, I'm going to hold control, move up vertically. I'm going to type in 1 foot, 2 inches, and then I'm going to put 5x. There we go. Very interesting, right?